Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm just gonna walk around the shop and show you what's going on everywhere, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trucks in the shop. It's just a lot happening, and we're trying to get 2 trucks done right now to go to Mayberry Truck Show. We're gonna be there. So, and we've got stuff that we gotta do even on our truck yet. So just completely covered up, but I figured real quick I'd walk around, kind of show you where we're at with the different builds in the shop right now, and kind of update you, because we moved to the back building, which is a humongous, awesome thing, because we're more organized, we have more space, and we've been wanting to get back here for a while, and we finally got all the airlines done and all the electrical work done, and we're just, I don't know, it's just awesome. We're in the new shop. This is what we wanted to do. So now the front shop will be used as like a service center, and also to keep the pretty trucks. And that way people stop by the chrome shop or whatever. You can walk around, look at the current builds that are complete or almost complete. We'll have them down in there, and just be doing all our work stuff in the back building now. So pretty fun video, and you get all the updates and a lot of really beautiful rides. So follow along, you're gonna have a good time. All right, so gonna do a little shop update here. We've moved to the back. We have finally got all our airlines hooked up. Everything is ready to go. And we've been moving everybody out of the paint shop too. So they're getting ready to be up here soon. But pretty excited about this, because the new shop is much bigger, as you can tell. So kind of give you an idea of some things we've been working on. We haven't been making some videos on some of this stuff, but figure I'll start showing you guys what we got going on here. So this one's getting ready to leave. I think actually this one's leaving today. We got just a little bit. We got the headliner to put back in it, and that's it. Once the headliner's in it, it'll be ready to go. But done some pretty cool paint work on this thing. Painted the headlights, air tanks, fuel tanks, cab sleeper panels. This color is called Fireball Red. Did a rear visor and a sliding rear window in it. Hogue built half fenders. Merit deck plate, and we painted it to match. We also did it in the very back. And a Iowa Customs rear center panel. It's a really good looking truck. Painted the window chops. Strapless breather kit, painted front visor, added 4 grill bars in the front, and then you can't see it too good on the inside because we got most of the interiors kind of out of it at the moment, or a bunch of it is, because we're doing the headliner right now. But we got our door pieces in right now, and then over here we're putting in watermelon lights. And we got our center panel in there, which looks really awesome. So we get that in, and then that truck's ready to go. And then over here we got Mitchell's 389X. So we're just about complete with this thing. We just did, yesterday we just put a bumper flip kit on it. And that pretty much, a little bit more paint work, and that thing's ready to go. And we got Clint Johnson's 389 here, just about finished with it. We got put the breathers on it still, and we got put the chrome oilers on the front end. But when we get done with this one, you guys seen it in a video previous when we drove it down to the paint shop, but we get completely done with this, we'll do a video, kind of go over this whole truck. Almost all the wiring's done on it now, and at night this truck looks pretty awesome. Like it's pretty legit. It's bright. In the back of this thing, got plenty of lights, so it's pretty nice. Did another center panel on this one. Then over here we got Stahl Farms flat top, so making pretty good progress here. We've got we're finishing the deck plate on it right now, and then we've got a rear center panel to put on it still. Once we get the deck plate all done, we'll send it off, we'll get it painted. Fuel tanks are painted, put back on. We got the visor back, which we're gonna put on maybe today. We'll put the visor on, and got our 8-inch stacks on there. So chrome oilers on this and lifetime lug nut covers all the way around, and painted visor. We'll do 5 lights on the roof of this thing. It's gonna have strapless breather kit with watermelon lights on the front and minis on the rear. So it'll be pretty nice. And then over here, we got another X that we're working on. So nothing crazy wild on this one, but we are putting the 12 gauge stainless boxes on both sides. I believe we're doing 9 cab lights on it. We're doing 9 cab lights on this, all clears. We're doing the 389X breather bars on it, with the hidden lights behind it, you know. And then we'll do an air dump kit on this. I'm trying to remember if there was, what other parts that we pull here? I think that's all we're doing to it. Maybe swapping the lights out in the rear of the sleeper or something. But we're not doing a ton to it, but enough to make it look nice. So that's what we got going there. And then if you guys remember the video on the orange flat top, we actually sold this to Stallings Brothers. They're out of North Carolina. Stallings, they haul fuel. And so he bought the truck. We're actually gonna be adding some lights on the bumper, and then we're gonna do some stuff to the inside on the interior of this truck and a couple other little things. And he'll come pick this one up. And we got another truck we're working on for him also. So it'll be pretty neat when this one's completely finished. There's a little update there. I'll show you. We'll walk back here, kind of what's going on in the shop here. So we kind of got our little area set up for doing our metal work, which we're not completely done yet, but we got still put some tools and stuff in here, but it's pretty much all operational at this moment, you know. Doing pretty good. We got all our parts over here. But then we've got the paint shop. So now that we're finally moved in over here too, this cab over that we did the frame stretch on and put the airliner rear suspension and everything on, and built a deck plate for it and all that. Now that we're finally over here, I can get back to work on this thing, which we've been wanting to do pretty bad. So paint booths are all hooked up, wired up. They're ready to rock and roll. I think once Mark and Eli get up here, probably first of the week, a couple of days of getting everything sort of situated in place, but pretty much ready to work over here. And then we got DeLulo's cab over. So now that we got that, all the paint shops over here and everything else, we're gonna start fabbing up the brackets, get the exhaust set up on this thing, and then get the fuel tanks put on it. And as soon as we get those pieces kind of knocked out, we'll sandblast this chassis, paint the chassis, get all that stuff done, and then we're gonna start on painting the cab and the interior, which will go pretty quick once we get this stuff. I've literally just been waiting to get moved up here so that we could actually work on this. It was gonna be, with what we're doing on this truck, it was gonna be too much with us bouncing around as we have been. But now that we're home and we've got, you know, our paint shop and our shop in the same place, it makes a lot of sense now that we can kind of get to work on that cab over and get a lot accomplished quickly. So I'd say at least the next 2 weeks, we'll start doing the exhaust and all those pieces on that truck. But I don't know, here's like the 10-cent tour of what we got going on since we moved back here into the back shop. Some more things going on over here. It's kind of end of the day. Pulled the PDI truck back in over here. We got Eric Bauer's truck pulled back in too. Still got some stuff left to do on that one, but if you guys remember seeing it in the past as we've been working on this truck, our bumper's now in, so we're gonna be putting the bumper on next week. We got a visor Derek from New Gen sent down for us, and it's like this bead roll. It's a pretty cool visor. So it's a bead roll visor. We're gonna be putting that on the truck. We got our cab lights mounted up here, 5 in the center and 2 far out. They look really good. And then once we put that 12 gauge tapered bumper on there with the fog lights, it's gonna look super sharp. So we're making some headway on this thing. We got our cab and sleeper panels on it now, which is our factory deal. We still got to put a big step box on this side. So that's next week too. We'll do the step box. We're gonna put the same step boxes on the passenger side on this side. That way they're matching. They look really good. And then back around here we got our deck plate in, painted, looking nice. So this thing's coming along. It's a pretty sharp truck. When this whole truck is done, this is gonna be pretty excited with this one. It's coming along really nicely. It's definitely different than stuff we typically do, style wise. So I'm really digging it. And yeah, Eric Bauer will be picking this thing up for too long, heading back up to Wisconsin with it. But that's it. That's what we got. We got Troy's 389X back in here doing some more things of that. As you can tell, there's a video coming out on that truck shortly, so stay tuned for that one coming up. But we're getting it and Mitchell's truck ready, and they'll be leaving out of here to go to the Mayberry truck show in a couple of days. So we got a good bit to still do on Mitchell's over here. I'm just gonna tell you, like, that thing with the air ride sitting all low like it is, it's freaking mean. I love it. I really like that truck a lot. And I like Troy's a lot too. Troy's is turning out to be pretty neat. Now we hid the def tank and painted the fuel tanks, put a different eye panel back there. So whole video on Troy's coming up, so stay tuned on that. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Not really working on anything, just showing you what's going on in the shop. And we're working on some videos right now too that are on these trucks. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out very soon on a bunch of these builds in here. But I'm telling you what, I'm pretty excited, and all the guys are pretty excited that we're in the back shop now. We got way more room. We're organized. We can get around, work on things, and we can have more trucks in here at once. So the new shop's super awesome. Pumped to be back here now. And the paint shop's moved. We're almost done with everything there. And for too long, we'll be like a well-oiled machine, I think, is the best way to put it. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at Semi-Casual Show. Be sure to do the likes and follow stuff, because you'll get to see all the updates on all these beautiful builds we're doing right now. And it's pretty cool content coming out. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.